Before Prophet Adam. The earth was a battlefield. Until the heavens sent their army. And there, beside the angels, stood Iblis, winning the war and losing his soul. Then Prophet Adam was raised from clay, and only one refused to bow.
I am better. I am fire. He is clay.
The earth is silent, but it was not always silent. Imagine a time before Adam, before human footsteps, before names, tribes, and history books. And yet, there is blood, there is chaos, there are ruined places like the ghosts of forgotten cities. This is the lost age of the Jinn, the era of Earth's first inhabitants. And the question is chilling. Did a war erupt on Earth before mankind even existed? And if so, did that hidden backstory plant the seeds of Iblis's arrogance? In fact, today's story revolves around two powerful threads: the pre-Adam era, when the Jinn inhabited Earth and corruption spread, as some early reports describe, and the Quranic moment in Surah al-Baqarah 230, when angels asked,
"Will you place therein one who will cause corruption and shed blood?"
That question wasn't random. It carried weight. It carried memory. The Quran tells us the Jinn were created before humans, from a fiery origin, while humans were formed from clay. And in classical scholarship, particularly narrations preserved in works like Tafsīr al-Ṭabarī, there are narrations attributed to Ibn Abbas describing a time when the Jinn lived on Earth, and then spread chaos. Blood was spilled, order collapsed, the earth became a place of fear. Now, pause here. The Quran does not narrate this war in full detail, but it gives us a door, and the Mufassirun walked through that door, assembling context from early reports. Picture it: rows of angels, pure, disciplined, unshaken. News rises from earth: havoc, violence, lawlessness. Some early narrations mention that Allah sent angels to subdue the corruption, to restrain the rebellious forces among the Jinn. Not a small intervention, a decisive, overwhelming mission. And the earth, before mankind, becomes a battlefield of accountability. Then, a name enters the story. A name that will later become synonymous with rebellion: Iblis. The Quran makes one thing clear. Iblis was not an angel. He was from the Jinn. Yet he was present among the angels. Why? Classical reports describe him as once deeply devoted, a Jinn who reached an elevated station through worship and discipline. But here is the danger. Sometimes devotion does not produce humility. Sometimes it produces a hidden sickness, a quiet thought, a growing self-image. I deserve more. And once that thought takes root, it waits for a moment to explode. Early narrations paint a broad picture. The angels confront the corruptors, overpower them, and push them away toward remote corners of the world, distant places, barren edges. Again, not every detail is certain, but the outline is meaningful. Because if the earth already witnessed corruption once, then the angel's later question begins to make sense. And within this outline, some reports describe Iblis fighting alongside the angels, as if he were a warrior of order. And this is where psychology becomes destiny. If Iblis believed he helped save the earth, then he might begin to believe something else. If anyone deserves authority on earth, it's me. That thought becomes pride, and pride becomes a demand. Then comes the Quranic moment, clear, certain, unshakable. Allah tells the angels, He will place a Khalifa on earth. And the angels respond, will you place therein one who will cause corruption therein and shed blood, while we glorify you with praise and sanctify you? Allah replies, indeed, I know that which you do not know. Surah Al-Baqarah 2 verse 30. Now why did the angels say corruption and bloodshed? Classical Tafsīr often discusses two broad explanations. The angels understood that a being with will and choice could fall into wrongdoing. And some reports suggest the angels spoke from experience because corruption had already occurred on earth before. Either way, the verse creates context. The concern was real, the question was heavy, and the answer was divine. There is wisdom you cannot see. Then Allah creates Adam. And Adam is not merely a body of clay, he is given knowledge. And then comes the command, prostrate to Adam. The angels obey, not because Adam is divine, but because the command is divine. They bow, pure submission. And then, a pause. Iblis doesn't move. A silence that screams. He refuses. And he speaks not with evidence, but with ego.
I am better. I am fire. He is clay.
Now, if we hold those early narrations in mind, this refusal feels even darker. A being who once stood in worship, a being described as a fighter of corruption, now believes he is entitled. He doesn't see Adam as a servant of Allah. He sees Adam as a rival. And in that moment, a hidden disease becomes open rebellion. Here is the lesson carved into history. Worship without humility can become the road to destruction. And pride, whether in a human heart or a jinn's heart, can erase a lifetime in one arrogant sentence. This story feels like a secret history. The lost age of the jinn, Earth's first inhabitants, primordial ruins, and heavenly intervention. But the ending is not fantasy, it is a warning. Because the Quran is not telling us trivia, it is shaping our souls. The angels asked, will there be corruption and bloodshed? Allah answered, I know what you do not know. Meaning, yes, humans can fall. But humans can also rise. Humans can repent. Humans can learn. Humans can carry responsibility with faith. And Iblis? Even if, according to early reports, he once had status, even if he once looked like a warrior of righteousness, he fell to one thing: pride. So the message for us is painfully practical. Do not let your good deeds inflate you. Do not let knowledge harden you. Do not let worship make you feel above others, because sometimes the most dangerous sin arrives wearing the mask of devotion. Ask yourself tonight, quietly, honestly, is my faith making me softer or more arrogant? If it is making you softer, it is mercy. If it is making you arrogant, it is a warning. And that warning is as old as the world before Adam.